Look at that. It's a jalapeno popper grilled cheese sandwich. And before you ask, Trini's Mukbang recipes, it is posted on that account. My very first mukbang recipe. Oh, come on. If you like jalapeno poppers, you're gonna love this. There's nothing not to love. I need to set the tone here because I want to tell you some stories. But I know that people are going to be shocked when I tell you some of these things. But you have to understand, in the 80s and the early 90s, it was not considered taboo to put your child on a diet. The doctors recommended it. Like, your kid's overweight. They're in the 90 percentile of their class. Like, slow them down on the carbs. So, on every corner back then, there were Jenny Craig's, Weight Watchers, Slim Fast, Nutrisystem. You name it, they had places that you would go, buy the food, attend a meeting, and get weighed in once a week. This was absolutely normal. And I know some of these places are still around today, but they were all over back then. Especially the Jenny Craig's and Nutrisystems. And I was on them. My parents put me on these programs because I was the fat kid. So when I'm going to tell you these stories, starting with my next video, I don't want backlash because my parents didn't do anything wrong with raising me. They only did what was normal for that time. I realize today you're not putting your kid on Nutrisystem or Jenny Craig, but back then it was very much the norm. My reason for telling you this is because my next few stories, I'm going to get into what it was like. Imagine constantly being on diets, and your whole childhood was people watching what you're eating and how you're acting. I'm going to go into in-depth stories, but I want you to know that as a young child, I learned how to beat the scale. I learned how to step on a scale and make it look like I weighed 5 pounds less, or 3 pounds, or whatever I wanted to lose that weight. I knew how to do it, and I'm going to tell you how I did it. But I don't want backlash from my family because my parents didn't do anything wrong with raising me. They only did what they were told to do. And we didn't have the internet, so we couldn't just Google it. We went by what the doctor told us, and the doctor said, get your daughter on a weight loss program. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. I also have this recipe posted, like I told you, at Trini's Mukbang Recipes. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!